This video is going to go over long division. So our problem is 7,398 divided by 12. So the first thing I want to do is identify my dividend and my divisor. So the number that is being divided into is the dividend. And the number that is doing the dividing is the divisor. Okay, so when I'm setting up my division house, the dividend's going to go on the inside and the divisor's going to go on the outside. So here's my division house. I'm going to put the divisor on the outside and the dividend on the inside. Okay, I'm going to put, before I do anything, I'm going to put a decimal and 2 zeros. Okay, I'm doing this because when you get into 6th grade, we need to start dividing to find a decimal answer or a decimal quotient instead of a remainder. So instead of waiting until I get to here to see if I have a remainder, I'm always going to put 0.00 no matter what, just so that it's there. I might not use them, but we'll see. So before I start dividing, sometimes it's helpful for me to draw lines between each digit. I would do that so that I know where I'm lining things up, because I don't want to have an error just because I subtracted incorrectly because I didn't line it up. Okay, so now that we have it all set up, we can start dividing. So I'm going to see how many times this divisor, 12, goes into each digit. So how many times does 12 go into 7? 12 doesn't go into 7, so I'm going to put a 0. Okay, 12 times 0 is 0. So the remainder is 7. Okay, then I'm going to drop down the next digit. And now I have 73. I think that 12 goes into 73 about 6 times. So I'm going to work that out. 12 times 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 1 is 7. So 12 times 6 is 72. That's, I think, about as close as I'm going to get to 73. So I'm going to put a 6 right here. This is where the lines are important because I know that the 6 is above the 3 digit and not above the 7 digit. Okay, 12 times 6 is 72. So 73 minus 72 is 1. I'm going to bring down my next digit. And 12 goes into 19 only once. 12 times 1 is 12. 19 minus 12 is 7. Bringing down that next digit. 78. So I already know from earlier that 12 times 6 is 72. I don't think I can fit any more 12s between 72 and 78. So this 12 goes into 78 6 times. 12 times 6 is 72. I'm going to subtract. 78 minus 72 is 6. So this is where the decimal and the 2 zeros really come in handy. I already wrote them out. I already know where my decimal goes because I'm going to copy it from inside the house to on top of the house. I already have my decimal written, and I have another digit to bring down. So I'm going to bring down 60. So I know that 12 times 6 is 72. 72 minus 12 is 60. So I know that 12 times 5 is exactly 60. And I can bring down that next 0 if I want, but since my remainder is 0, then 12 is just going to go into 0 times. So my answer, 12 divides into 7,398, 616.5 times. And that's it.